Previously, the house was divided.
Well, we're gonna wreck the bedroom.
I remember this.
Little bitches, mean girls, that's what they are.
My fucking stuff ain't back on my bed, Benny boy. You're gonna cop it.
Kiva, do you understand that I don't want to talk to you? What else do I need to say?
Don't you dare raise your voice at me.
But one bond stayed strong.
I'd like to leave, and I'd like to leave now, please.
No, no more.
Tonight, that bond is finally broken.
Even Kiva, man, I needed to talk to her, and did she talk to me? Did she fuck?
I've just been a lesbian sidekick for the last month.
Day 27, 10:30 a.m. Shabby is at the carousel. Iffy has come to the diary room.
I don't know what happened yesterday. I'd never want to feel that way again in my life. I just think it was just... Who knew? Who knew that I had it in me to, like, erupt? The house was divided and people had already made judgment on the words that I had said, because I wasn't speaking irrationally the whole of last night. I was very much, if I'm honest, I felt very sorry for myself, very hurt. Just let rip, basically, and just shouted my mouth off and stuff. That's a bit embarrassing. But yeah, I'm going to try and put everything right today. And I think that Shabby would be the type of person who'd go, yeah, all right then. And I think we can move on. Now with Kiva, on the other hand, when I said to, like, shouted through the window at them and said, you really hurt me, and whatever I said, I could see it written all over Shabby's face that she felt pure remorse. Where Kiva was like, and I thought, what? Like, so with Kiva, I'm definitely in a different place with Kiva. And if I'm honest, I'll be honest to you, but I might not be completely honest when I speak to her, because just for the good of the house. But I actually dislike her.
Darling, why is everyone up and about so quickly today?
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Yeah, of course.
I'm just going here. I'm going to leave this morning.
Sorry?
I'm leaving this morning.
Don't.
No, I am.
No.
Yeah, I am. I can't do it anymore.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
You've done so well.
No, I can't do it anymore.
You've done so well, sweetheart.
Yeah, I know, I can't.
There's no problem, there's no problem.
No, I can't do it anymore.
Why?
Because not everything, just there's lots of stuff.
Why the swings?
I went in last night. Shabby's leaving as well.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Don't, sweetheart. I'm not going to condemn anyone for doing it, because I may well do it myself at some point. But I just don't understand why now.
Because I just can't. I can't do it anymore. Like, I know I've done nothing wrong with Evie. I'll apologise.
There's only nothing wrong.
But to be made out to feel like you're a nasty person, it's just not worth
But
it.
no one thinks that, sweetheart. I was here when she came back in the room last night, and it had all blown over.
But then
In fact, she even said, the thing is between me and the girls. It doesn't involve anyone else, and we're going to sort it out tomorrow. It will be okay today. Don't.
No, I still want to go.
But I can understand that. I can understand that. I don't think that's a wrong thing at all. I don't think it's wrong. I think it shows guts, but I just think it's the wrong time now. Why didn't you give it a few more days?
No.
(10:56 a.m.) Some of the housemates are in the garden.
Don't let anything get you down, Keys, because...
Yeah, but I was still made to feel like a fucking buggy, and it's not fair.
Yeah, but everyone knows that you're not.
I know a joke.
Do you know what the... And I hate to say it, the only person that is insinuating you are, Billy, is John James.
Does it hurt now?
Yeah. John James is.
Just take it easy today.
But he's like, there's two of them, there's one of her.
Nathan as well, then.
Huh?
Nathan. He's it. I can't be here around
You know, when
him.
the music starts and you've got to
Can't be around him.
No. Good chair.
Yeah. My friend pulled me down, but while we were sitting on the floor like musical book.
First off, I'd like to say is that I really believe that you did have no intentions to make me feel bad. I know that. So I'm sorry for acting in the way I did, and in hindsight I wish I'd have acted differently, but I really didn't know what to do.
And I'm sorry for upsetting you.
And that's cool. And I'd really like it if we could just put a line under it and move on.
But what about you and Kiva? I think you should speak to Kiva, babe.
Oh, yeah, I will.
We can continue this.
But if we can draw a line under it and just move on, then that's fine for me.
Speak to Kiva.
Sitting mine.
Okay. I think the way I acted yesterday was badly. I could have dealt with the situation a lot better. I don't think you intentionally wanted to hurt me. I don't think that anyone...
Well, I know I didn't intentionally want to hurt you.
I'm saying that I believe that you didn't, so that's good. And yes, I could have dealt with it completely different, and in hindsight, I will learn from that.
Yeah, but you did distance yourself a lot, like...
No, I distanced myself, not for that reason, but you never asked me why I distanced myself. I distanced myself because I don't want to... The thing is, right, Kiva, I don't want to go over every little micro thing.
All I want to do is say, I am really, really sorry.
Just put a line over it, because we've got to all live in here, we've got nowhere to go.
I'm going this morning.
Well, do you know what?
Yeah, so I'm really sorry.
Move.
And
yeah, and I'm sorry as well, so...
And I'll see you on the other side.
12:48 p.m. Some of the housemates are in the kitchen.
No, but there's quite a few sausages here, mate.
We could use any leftover ones to make stuffing, couldn't we?
Fuck off, Fauntleroy.
I like stuffing.
Yeah, I bet you fucking do.
Here, shithead.
Why don't you take a seat?
There's no fucking stuffing like that. Ooh, is there any Madeira cake on there? We can cook with that. You mean I fucking can?
No, I'm good at trifle. I can make you a trifle.
I'll tell you something, Ben, you're a trifle bizarre.
I'll make a trifle for the Baron. He'll like that.
I love trifle, mate.
I know you do.
You can't beat proper trifle. Your fucking grams, you're always biased towards your grandma's cooking.
Oh, yeah.
Them old dears can fucking cook, can't they?
Of course, yeah.
Just to let you know, me and Kiva are leaving in a bit. And I just wanted to, like...
You're leaving?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I've had enough.
Is it because of what happened with us?
Partly.
Oh.
And I'm not going to be made out to be something that I'm not, which is somebody that picks on people or does things to hurt people, because I don't have a malicious bone in my body.
And I said that to
you.
And I saw that as soon as I told you how I felt. I don't think you should, like, I could have quite easily thought, oh, I want to go tomorrow. Actually, but I knew in my heart I wouldn't go. Do you know why? Because when you get outside and you see the world as it actually is and not in here, you think, why the fuck didn't I stick that through? Shit in hell.
Well, I don't really want to be in a place where, you know, essentially what people are saying is, I don't want you in this house because of a certain trait in your personality.
Literally, that's what this is. It's an unpopularity competition.
Yeah, but I'm not unpopular.
Yeah, I know.
Not in my real life.
No, but
and if they fucking hate me so much,
no one is unpopular.
Then I'll fucking walk. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think Sunshine's unpopular?
I don't need to be around people that fucking don't like me, because I have plenty of people that like me in my life. Because I'm actually a good person. They can suck my balls.
But don't start getting fucking irate with me, Shabby, you little fucking rain cloud of doom. Can't be fucking arsed with it, kid.
One or 3 p.m. Steve is in the kitchen.
Hello, Kiva.
Hi. I'm really, really, really sorry about this. Really, I am genuinely sorry, but I can't do it anymore. I'm just petrified of how I'm being portrayed. I'm petrified. I can't deal with the shabby thing anymore. I'm really worried that it's upsetting people on the outside, like my boyfriend and my family. You might say to me, oh well, if Shabby wasn't here, could you cope better? But I don't think I could, because then I don't really have, then you're taking away the best part about being here. Like, Nathan, I cannot stand him. He's a bully. And I know I may have come across as a bully yesterday with the iffy thing. And I really, really, really feel like ashamed of myself that I would make someone feel like that. But I can't be around Nathan. I can't witness the way he speaks to people. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it.
Nave, I need to have a word with you a minute.
Right.
Like, don't take this the wrong way, but did you say we smashed up Steve's stuff?
I didn't say he smashed up anything. Steve's something gets...
Nathan, you did. You said we smashed his stuff to bits.
Excuse me, Shabby. All his stuff was all over all his thing. I didn't say you smashed anything. You fucking just tore all his stuff.
You said that, Nathan.
Who?
Verbatim, you said
Hold
that.
on. I didn't mean to cause anything there. But...
Yeah, shut your fucking gob, Shabby, yeah?
Fuck off, Nathan.
Look at you, getting all irate. You grumpy little fucking rain cloud. Fuck off. Told you, I'm not letting no bastard bring me down in this place.
No, but I just wanted to ask you, Nave, because you know...
Sorry, I might have said it smashed it up, but you didn't say, it didn't break it, did it? Smashing is like stamping, but I say smashing it as if that's smashing the place up. Really, I'm just moving one object to another place, but I'd call that smashing, Shabby.
But you know that we're not that sort of people that would do that.
Oh, yeah, I know you're not intentionally, but the point is, you went into a guy's personal space, tore his fucking bed up, didn't you? And moved all this shit about. It's the only thing that people have got in here.
That's why I wanted to have a word with you, because I wanted to tell you that wasn't...
But don't start getting fucking irate with me, Shabby, you little fucking rain cloud of doom. Can't be fucking arsed with it, kid.
I think the problem was we didn't talk to anyone when everyone was steaming. By the time we got out and I talked to Steve was okay. Do you know what I mean?
But like I explained to Ben, the man was fucking... You don't think you realise how badly you fucking upset the man? I wasn't even fucking irate, but you upset the fucking man. Corinne was fucking fuming because you upset.
Yeah, but
you started fucking banging the weaves all over the fucking floor.
I'm not having anyone say I was touching anyone's personal belongings, because I'll put the record straight now.
It wasn't just you,
touch anyone's personal belongings.
It wasn't just you, though, was it? I didn't single you out and say like that, did I?
And the chances are, no one did it
intentionally.
If they pulled off the quilt, it would have fell off.
Darling. But John James had 3 towels at the side of his bed. How many towels were there? About 7 or 8? So I mean, you didn't put them there, you didn't go, let's sneak around and move everyone's towels. It was just fucking, it were a byproduct of your mischief.
Fucking wanker! Wanker! Wanker!
(1:33 p.m) Kiva has been in the diary room for 28 minutes.
Kiva, how are you feeling now?
I feel better. I'm not going to talk to anyone when I get out here. I'm going to sit on my own with my own thoughts, not let anyone influence me. And I'll be back to you.
You're now free to leave the diary room.
Thank you.
He tried to make out I didn't give a shit about you.
Oh, but I know that you do.
Yeah,
so
and he's still trying to do it now.
Going for a cigarette.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going out there.
Can I just go for a cigarette on my own for a sec? I just need 2 minutes.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I just need 2 minutes.
Well, I'm fucking going.
What's going on?
Nathan's a fucking prick.
What did he
is
do?
What's going on.
I just asked him, but I said to him, I didn't like it that he said that we smashed up Steve's stuff when we never.
And what did he
He's
say?
fucking trying to intimidate me.
What did he do?
He went, no, I started going off, and when I went, well, I just wanted to put the record straight that we never did that.
Fuck off, Shabby, you little rain cloud of doom. Now fuck off. That's not funny.
Did you?
Yeah, well,
fucking
don't
funny.
let it get to you. Don't let it get to you, Shabby.
When he said that, did you feel like stepping in?
I did step in.
Nathan, I just want to say to you, I think you are a bully.
All right, so
You're
give
a bully.
me some
So
work
fuck
with
off.
that then. Go on, Kiva. Why am I a bully
Yeah,
then?
come on, bring it on. Yeah, if you're
Oh,
going.
you can't just make a passing comment that I'm a fucking bully. Why
I
am
think
I
you're
a
a
bully?
bully. I think you're intimidating. I think you bully Ben.
Bully Ben?
Yeah.
I've been more friends with Ben last fucking week than I ever have been. Don't tell me I'm a fucking bully. How would I bully Ben? Ben, do you feel like I bully
Actually,
you?
one of the reasons I would want to
Ben.
leave is because your
Sorry, do you
attitude
feel like I
is
bully you?
horrific.
What's going on here?
No, I mean, I wouldn't.
Nathan, go in the kitchen.
Fucking don't make a passing comment, don't warrant it, you fucking poisonous little
Yeah, fuck you.
Get your fucking rain cloud out of my fucking face.
He's a fucking bully. And one of the reasons I want to leave here today is him. I can't fucking be around him. He's a nasty fucking piece of work.
You don't really want to leave, yeah?
Yeah, I do. I'm having this cigarette on my own. I'm going to fucking think to myself.
You really want to go? Do you want a drink, Kiva?
Yeah.
Do you want some coffee or anything?
I can't. My nerves are fucking. I can't deal with it. Like.
Do you want a coffee?
No.
Cheeky fucking bitches.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
It's not even worth saying anything about, because no way whatsoever could you be perceived as a bully in here, so it's not even worth rising to it to even shout or have an argument with him. It's really not, because
fucking hell, do not fucking try and make everyone fucking feel good and that and fucking thing. And just because them two fucking, because they don't like getting answered back. It's alright for Shabby to shout at fucking Ben overnight and all that shit. But when I think it's wrong, and even Josie and Iffy and everyone agreed, and all the lads out there agreed with what I said, but because she didn't, I'm a bully. Get fucked. Turn it in.
Hello, Shabby. How are you feeling today?
Nathan's a piece of shit. And everybody else sat around while he sauntered towards me with his cocky swagger. Fuck off, Shabby, you little rain cloud of doom. Fuck off yourself, Nathan. I fucking detest him. And I can't wait till everybody in this house sees him for what he is. And I don't want to be around it. And I just have no interest in knowing him, or being here, or anything. Thank you for this opportunity, because I don't regret doing it. I really don't. But my time has come to an end, for sure. I'd like to confirm my leaving. Thanks.
Bubba thinks perhaps you might speak to any friends you have in the house.
I don't have any friends in here. Not real ones. Even Kiva, man. Even Kiva walks out of this diary room just now, and I needed to talk to her. And did she talk to me? Did she fuck? I don't have any friends here. I just don't want to be around these people. I love the experience, I do, but I fucking detest some of the people in here. And that's never gonna change. I can't even think straight. I'm so confused I can't think straight.
Bubba thinks perhaps you might be as well to speak to any friends you have in the house or Kiva and make peace before you leave the house.
I'll go back out there.
Okay. Well, you're free to go back into the house if you wish.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Shabby.
This is Big Brother. Shabby has now left the Big Brother house.
(2:56 p.m. Kiva and Ben are in the kitchen.
Are you guys still going, or you're not sure?
I think I'm gonna stay the rest of the day anyway.
Yeah. I think that's the right thing to do.
I'd say I'll be up for eviction anyway, so.
You survived it last week though, didn't you?
It's been 1 hour and 4 minutes since Big Brother asked Shabby to reflect on her decision to leave the Big Brother house.
Hello, Shabby.
Hello. Okay, so I've calmed down a bit and I've had time to think, and yeah, I'd like to definitely go. Thank you.
Oh, I feel alright now.
Yeah, me too. You said we would. I do, I feel fine. Proper fine in myself.
I feel like a whole fucking weight's been lifted off my
Because
shoulder.
if you suppress it...
This is it. That's what I said to Mario in there. I said I found myself holding my tongue, and basically I've just been keeping it down, trying to keep myself from doing it. But maybe all I needed was just a little bit of a...
Blow up.
No, it wasn't even a blow up.
No, just let out.
At no point did I lose my temper or anything, but things needed to get said.
Yeah.
And I am a fucking happy-go-lucky, cheeky fucking northerner. And that wasn't me. It just wasn't me.
Yeah, we all have these moments
Sulking in
of
kitchen
madness.
and that. It's like, whoa, a whole fucking work. I feel fucking great. I've got fucking chuckle bubbers fucking keeping me entertained.
What we need is just, if everyone feels good, then it will work.
That's it.
So everyone has to feel...
Spread the fucking love.
Yeah.
You look like a proper diva today.
Do I?
Yeah.
Are you looking for a shabs?
No.
Iffy?
No.
Oh, wait, you're looking for somebody.
I need to lie down.
Come and have a lie down.
Come into the warm.
I'll share a Mario with you if you want.
Okay.
There's a lot of need to go around.
Yeah.
There's a good
You've got a massive bollock that I just go around everyone in it.
There's a good 8 inches to share.
What they say in no cubes?
I think Shabby's in there.
What, she's dead set she's going?
I don't know.
Oh, don't tell me she's leaving.
Mario, we were both leaving this morning.
Don't be silly. We've all worked too hard to be here to walk out the back door.
I'm just alone here. I'm completely alone.
Even with a close friend such as Kiva, you still feel alone.
Where's Kiva now? She knows how shitty I feel, but she ain't talking to me, is she?
Do you feel you're making a considered decision?
Yeah.
Have you got any last words you'd like to say before leaving the Big Brother house?
I've met some people I never thought I'd meet, some I'd never like to meet again. And, yeah. Thanks for giving me this experience. It's been a wild roller coaster. Sorry I couldn't cut it in the end.
Thank you very much, Shabby.
Thank you.
You are now free to leave the Big Brother house by the door to your right.
(3:54 p.m.
I love you, Benny.
I love you too.
You're a good boy.
You're my friend.
You gonna vote for me today, Ben, for nomination?
Do you think I would ever vote for you? No.
Shh, 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 shh.
Do you know, I love listening to Dave's views on things because it's given me some food for thought. The one thing that I told him that I can't stretch my imagination to encompass is when he told me that the Earth is only 6,000 years old and the dinosaurs were wiped out by Noah's flood. I thought, what?
How many times do you reckon Dave's read the Bible?
Probably as many times as I've read Harry Potter.
Bit of a difference, but yeah, I see where you're coming from.
No, in 2,000 years, someone might say Harry Potter walked the Earth and performed miracles and vanquished Lord Voldemort.
That's very true, Mar.
Shabby's still in there?
Yeah, I think so.
This is Big Brother. Shabby has now left the Big Brother house. The storeroom is now open for housemates to collect Shabby's suitcase. Would one housemate ensure that Shabby's belongings are packed into her suitcase and return the suitcase to the dining room?
Keith, come on. Keith.
Oh my God.
Oh well.
Did you hear that?
Fucking hell.
I didn't see that.
Listen, no, listen, Keith, I got your back, right? You're not letting anybody speak to you horribly. I wouldn't let anybody do any. I got your back, right?
Okay.
Right? It's horrible when you grow so close to someone like that and then they go because...
I'm really shocked.
I didn't expect it, but I had a feeling that she had the guts to do it.
Is that plastic bag, man?
Not for a fact.
I'm sorry, Keith.
You alright, Keith?
No.
Can't believe it. You're not going to go and do the same thing without Daff now, are you?
I was.
I can't believe it.
That was a real shock.
I feel sick.
She's had a guts for a
She's
few
been
days.
through a lot in here with the whole Kiva situation and
That's what I
situation
mean.
with me.
A place like this, it's going to make you or break you. Isn't it?
And she kept saying stuff like, don't know why I bother.
You got to think she's used to being a free spirit out there on the back streets of London, doing what she wants to do. Locked in rooms in here for hours at a time, like in the bedroom last night, 4 hours, 5 hours. She can't handle that.
Wasn't expecting that now. Do you want someone to make you a coffee or something?
I don't.
Did you know that was going to happen now?
I didn't think she'd go without saying bye to me.
Maybe it was too hard for her.
So about Caves.
You go, I'm rolling you one in. Cheers. Why did she go? Why didn't she wait for me? I feel like someone's just died. I'm sure that fucking Nathan prick is delighted.
(4:47 p.m. It's been 1 hour and 40 minutes since Shabby left the Big Brother house.
I'm quite a positive person. I give great little hugs. Great little what? Hugs. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. What else have you got to offer? This friendship. I can do great hairstyles. Hairstyles? It's going to be the start of a beautiful I'll have to have a good think about what I can offer. Yeah, you have a think. Because I've just been a lesbian sidekick for the last month.
That's what it looks like.
Are you going to fall in love with you?
Can I play?
Yeah.
She told me last night
I'm not playing.
that when I see her diary entries, I will be shocked about what
That would
she
hurt
said.
that if it whacked you in the
Yeah, I
nose.
think you
wouldn't
did
it?
that. Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, it scares me.
I'm not saying it's your fault at all, but I think that's got a lot to do with why she left. See, that's why I wanted to leave as well. Yeah, but it's not your fault. Do you know any examples of what she said? Well, she hasn't ever been in love before now.
You got a bit of leg stroke then in a triple. You went for a drop of handbag.
Yeah. I don't think it's my place to say, is it? I don't think it's my up to me to say that to you. I shouldn't have said that.
Exactly like Monica, our friend.
She was in love. I never believed that. Never even crossed my mind. I thought it was just a crush. No, I think it was driving her crazy.
Probably fucking not yours.
Driving her mental. And that had a lot to do with it. I think she wished she felt different, but she adored you, didn't she? Shame you weren't that way inclined, really.
I would have. Hadn't I not fallen in love before I came in here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether or not the guy's got issues, like, don't try and take your issues out on everybody else. Just deal with it. Get over it.
5:31 p.m. Today, housemates will nominate for the 4th time.
I'm not worried. I'm ready to see my family every day. So, like, for me, I want to stay, but if I go, who gives a rep? I've had a good time.
I'd be happy if I was up, really happy.
I feel the same. I obviously want to stay. Some days I don't want to stay. I want to go.
Hint, hint.
I get a couple of days like that.
Ben is the first housemate to nominate.
Hello, Ben. Please could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
I think I'm going to go for Iffy as one of my choices. It's simply that I think she takes herself a little too seriously at times, and she certainly takes, in my view, the tasks too seriously. I know this is coming from someone that has the reverse problem and doesn't take them seriously at all, but I think Iffy takes herself and the tasks a little too seriously. Big Brother, I think she needs to show a little more humour.
Please could you give the name of your second nomination?
My Australian friend John James. In a different way to Shabby, he does have a real volatility problem, and it depends on what side of the bed he gets up on, what sort of mood he's going to be in. He is a very, very angry person inside, and he's got to sort some of that anger out. You've got to slightly question the sanity of a man that would fly 9,000 miles to do Big Brother.
My first nomination is for Nathan. I think people should see him for what he is, and not a complete bully. He acts like he's Mr. Nice Guy, but actually he's not. He expects people to be in a good mood when he's in a good mood, and for people to be in a bad mood when he's in a bad mood. But he's a total prick. My second nomination is going to be for Iffy. She's very into herself and more or less made me out to be a bully, and I'm not like that. And the incident last night is what made Shabby finally decide that enough was enough. I can't help but blame her a little bit for Shabby walking out.
Right, I'm going for my first one, Kiva, because yesterday, when the pillar incident happened, like, most people, like, come up and was like, I'm sorry, Corinne, I could tell you was upset, like, we didn't mean to upset you. Yet she was stood behind the door going, what, we just wanted to laugh, like, what's the problem with that? And I thought, like, didn't think that was, like, very nice. Now, the second one is, well, I'll have to go with John James just for the fact that he has a bad temper. Constantly everything winds him up. It causes a few, like, raging arguments in the house. I can understand it a bit better now, after I had a rage yesterday, that you can get raging mad in age, you know what I mean? Everybody's only human, and that is the way he deals with things. But whether or not the guy's got issues, like, don't try and take your issues out on everybody else. Just deal with it, get over it. So that's how I'm going to say him, but I do think he's alright.
The first person I'm going to nominate this week is going to be Iffy. There's been a couple of incidences with me where she's heard gossip and then made a judgment off the back of that. So I'm a little bit concerned about that, and I can see that in the coming weeks, if I'm still here and Iffy's still here, there's a possibility that I could end up, and not just me, other people in the group as well, could end up being tarred with a brush that's not really that fair. My second nomination would be Kiva this week. Certain of the issues mindsets that I've got conflict with the mindsets that Kiva's got that makes up who we are as people. In the area of religion, in the area of abortion. There would probably be many reasons why me and Kiva wouldn't get on.
Please could you give the name of your first nomination?
Kiva. My reason is because of yesterday when I had my little freak out, Shabby showed remorse and Kiva didn't. And that made me realise then that she's not the type of person I'd want to be associated with or hang around with.
Iffy, please could you give the name of your second nomination?
Okay, I'm voting for Ben because I think that he's not a team player. If it's something that he isn't his cup of tea, then he won't even try for the good of the team. He'll just go, no, I can't do that, no, can't do that. So, first of all, you think, pull yourself together and put a bit of elbow grease into it. But then he looks at you, touches you, smiles at you, goes a bit red because he can see that you're angry, and then you like him again. So...
Please could you give the name of your first nomination?
Kiva. I talked to her least, and can find her to be a little bit moody at times. And Steve's stuff and Corin's stuff was thrown on the floor last night by the housemates, and the only one that give back chat to both Steve and Corin was Kiva, and I didn't feel that was necessary.
John James, please could you give the name of your second nomination?
I'm gonna have to nominate Ben. He made it quite clear that he would be willing to fail a task if he didn't feel that he wanted to do it. So he's very much not a team player. So it's going to be hard in the future to cooperate with someone that's got those views.
The first one I think would be Nathan. I was just hurt that someone would think that I would touch somebody's personal belongings, because I'm not like that. I would never ever dream of touching anyone's personal belongings, especially Papa Steve's stuff. Come on. Second nomination is Corin. Again, I'd never ever dream of touching anyone's belongings. She frightened me a little bit. She's like a little mad woman.
Okay, then my first nomination is going to be Corin, because she never really joins in group conversations. She doesn't ever give her point of view across to anything, and I don't know why that is. So I always kind of feel like she just comes and sits with us and then just gets up and walks off to go do something with her makeup or go for a cigarette. My second nomination is going to be Steve. Last night when we made the fort, he came really very aggressively shouted through the glass, you better all be there or there's going to be trouble. And I just felt he reacted a bit unfairly to us and quite aggressively towards us.
Please could you give the name of your first nomination?
Yeah, Kiva, basically. Today we had a little bit of a tiff and she's basically come out and said I'm a bully, and I don't think I've been in any sense of the word at all. I had a bit of banter and I've meant no one harm. Since I've got in here, I've done everything to try and boost morale. And basically for the last 2 weeks she's walked around like a face of thunder, isolating herself from the group, and then to come out and just say that I'm a bully. Nah, I didn't like it at all.
Please could you give the name of your second nomination?
It's John James. He loves a row, doesn't he? He absolutely loves a row. Whether it be about fucking toothpaste or what colour the grass is, he loves a row. And I've had enough rows in the last month, and it's got me right down, and I don't want any rows. I want this to be a happy house. So my second nomination is John James.
I'm going to have to go for Ben. The reason I'm picking Ben is because of his lack of enthusiasm, interest or participation in tasks. He's a very one-sided chap, and he keeps letting the team down and expecting somebody else to pick up the pieces for him. Well, for me that's sort of totally going against the grain of this game, and totally against the grain of what Big Brother is all about.
Please could you give the name of your second nomination?
I'm going to have to go with John James. The reason I'm picking him is for his constant arguing with ladies, his constant bickering, walking in and out of the bedroom, disrupting people's sleep, slamming of doors, is starting to grate somewhat, especially because he's picking on the women all the time, and that's how it seems to me.
Kiva received 5 nominations and John James received 4 nominations. Dave, Josie and Mario received no nominations. 10:43 p.m.
How are you bearing up, kid?
Do you know, I feel so much better now. I just feel like we've all said our pieces. We all know that all of us are like decent people, really.
Onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards, and that you know, we're all in it together, really. Now, aren't we? And when tomorrow there'll be another drama, I'm sure, and we'll get over that.
And so on and so forth.
Just hope you don't involve me, though.
Yeah, stay out of trouble, if star.
Yeah.
Do you know, in a weird kind of way, I'm going to actually miss Shabby's rages.
Well, I suppose they were entertaining up to a point.
Sometimes.
I actually didn't find her rages annoying. What I found a little bit difficult was the way she would walk through with those massively oversized shorts of hers, walking like a total bloke with her hands in her pockets, swaying backwards and forwards. That used to freak me out a bit.
Why?
Because it was sort of aggressive walking.
I don't think it's aggressive at all. I think she used a lot of her persona to hide a lot of things.
But what's that walking then? I mean, no one, not even guys, walk like that.
It's exaggeration.
You know what I mean, walking. I've always found it easier to understand men that want to act like women as opposed to women that act like men.
Some of the housemates are in the bathroom.
I don't like most people in here. I'm like Shabby in that way. I only have a few people that I genuinely really like. And the rest of them can go fuck off.
I'm really pretty disappointed that Shabs. I wasn't even one of the people that were really that close to her, really, but
she wasn't really close to anyone apart from...
I was a little bit disappointed because before she left, when she was in the, I think it was maybe after she got a serve off Nay, I said to her, I said, don't leave because like you're one of the real people, and I think they're the most important people to be in here. The real people, the people that are.
But you say that, but I think there's.
Well, I'm not saying she was the only one.
No, but I think there's only now. I think there's only like one person that possibly isn't very real in here. Like last night, absolutely shocked me.
Karen. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Karen. Yeah. Karen, she's not real. I know.
I went to say something to you about that the other night, and you fucking shot me down in flames and said that she's a lovely person. You get along with her really well.
I'm not saying she's not a lovely person, John. She is a lovely person.
I don't care if you don't like me, but give me a fucking half an hour where I don't have to listen to your stupid fucking voice. Do you know what I mean? Don't tell me you can be that fucking happy 24/7 just as long.
Don't keep saying it. I've been thinking this for ages, but I thought I was the only one.
So just left it at that.
Yeah. And what worries me as well, she has to obviously nominate 2 people. The people I nominate each week, I usually keep a very, very far distance from that week because I do not want to come across. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll be on to that shit. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about, but...
Do you know what I mean?
Like, every person in here has nominated 2 people, right? Every person. I'm end up doing my head in because I'm trying to find problems with people and I don't have any. And that's what's pissing me off. The biggest problem... So here I am, I'm walking around and I'm trying to think, are you playing a game? Are you pissing me off? And the only reason I'm thinking that is because I'm trying to look for something ready for Mondays. Because I'm trying, and it's wrong. And I wouldn't do that on the outside. I would take everybody for what they are, who they are, whatever. But in here...
If someone says one thing, yeah, I think, right, that'll be a good reason, because I didn't like that. Like with the whole, about gay marriages and stuff. For example, I was like, oh, I don't like that. Do you know what I mean?
But then, but you can't.
Shut your mouth.
But yeah.
I find it quite easy each week. Huh? I do find it easy.
I don't. I find that.
Well, obviously I find it difficult, but I just get in there. I know I have to do it, so I go in there and I do it.
(11:20 p.m). It's been 8 hours and 13 minutes since Shabby left the Big Brother house.
I bet Shabby's absolutely annihilated now.
Shabby was probably the most real person in this house. People wanted her out each week and now she's finally gone, so everyone got what they wanted. I
bet it makes like good viewing and all that, do you know what I mean?
So they don't give a fuck. Fucking wankers.
My sadness is now turned to anger. Because nobody out there gives a fuck about, sorry for cursing, they don't care. They don't care. They, you know, it's like one less person now that they have to worry about, so they just don't care she's gone.
What will happen at the end? They're going to keep John in right till the end of the programme, and when everyone else has left the house, he'll sit and have an argument on his own.
What are you going to do when I'm not here?
We'll go into the diary room and he'll be saying, look, I'm not happy about this. Because I'm not happy about this. I'm not putting up with this. The other day I said this. I don't agree with what I said the other day. I thought what I said the other day was balls. I'm not putting up with that at all. I can't believe you said something so stupid the other day. I did say something so stupid the other day. You never substantiate what you're saying. You don't even remember what you're saying. I didn't say that the other day. Yes, I did. I did. Yes, I did the other day. Yes, I did the other. I'm serious. I'm half an hour away from.
I'm glad you get practicing because you'll be able to take my role when I'm gone.
I will. I've got to train up my arms and I'll be there. Get a baseball cap, a bit of sun in and I'll be happy.
If I'm up, which I know I will be, I'll just stay until Friday and hope I get evicted. And if I'm not up, I'm just gonna have to take it day by day. I feel lost because my best friend's gone. But I'm gonna try my hardest to do it for her.
Tomorrow, nominated housemates Kiva and John James fight for survival. To find out who faced this week's public vote, go to channel4.com/Big Brother.